Welcome back to the 2018 Summer Showdown, where it is always summer and never fall. As we transition into the nighttime onto round 2 of heats, there are some news items that need addressing. First, round 2 will have an updated format. Before unveiling the updated format, I feel it's best to explain why I'm updating this round. While working on this series, I am also working a 40-hour full-time job. Time is not necessarily my friend, which is why videos are not coming out as frequently. Side note, thanks again for all your patience, greatly appreciated. Now then, here's the new format for round 2. The things that will remain the same will be the number of laps at 25, caution laps will still count, and restarts are still single file. Now the changes. Instead of 8 heats, we will only have 5 heats. Which means, if you know your math, instead of 10 cars per heat, there will be 16 cars per heat, making these heats all the more important. With that said, another change will be the point breakdown. With this new format, the winner of each heat earns 150 points. Then it's minus 10 each. Which means, if you finish last, you earn no points. Also, as a bonus, you will earn 3 bonus points for every position gained. This chart helps explain how many points a car can earn. For example, if you start 8th and finish 3rd, you'll earn 130 points plus an additional 15 points for gaining 5 spots in your heat for a total of 145 points. As an additional bonus, if you start last and win your heat, you will earn 50 bonus points, giving you 200 total points for one round. The question is your car fast enough? The cars will line up based on speeds from the morning qualifying. This round could make or break your chance to compete in the showdown. Now, this part's a little complicated and I apologize if it is, but this is what determines which car will be in what heat. All the winners from round 1 and the 6 fastest drivers who finished second in the first round will compete in the 5th and final heat of round 2. Now, when I mean fastest drivers, I refer to qualifying way back in the morning. Next, the 4 slowest drivers that finished second in the first round, all 10 drivers that finished 3rd, and the 2 fastest drivers that finished 4th will compete in the 4th heat. Then, the other 8 drivers that finished 4th and the 8 fastest drivers that finished 5th will compete in the 3rd heat. After that, the 2 slowest 5th place drivers, all of the 6th place drivers, and the 4 fastest 7th place drivers will compete in Heat 2. Finally, everyone else, also known as the other 6 7th place drivers, and everyone that finished last in their respective round 1 heats, will race in Heat 1. If you're confused, be sure to watch round 2 of heats to see this format in action. Now that's out of the way, here is a tentative upload schedule for the 2018 Summer Showdown. I'm shooting for every Tuesday night and Saturday night for a video. So Tuesday, October 2nd, we'll have the first heat. If there are changes, I will say so over at Twitter. With this, I should have everything up to the C main complete. But there's a new situation. Notice the C main is on Friday. I plan on going to my 3rd NASCAR race this year, and it will be at Kansas. I plan to leave on Saturday the 20th, enjoy the action on the 21st, and then drive back on the 22nd. I will try to publish the B main by the following weekend, but we'll play that and the A main by ear. Now, speaking of the A main, let's talk about who is going to help me. Now, there will be a few other little surprises along the way, but I will announce the big roles. First off, Alex, also known as Sonic Rules 831, was awesome enough to narrate an intro for the showdown. You will hear that when the A main starts. Next, I am happy to announce that Irishman GFS will be singing the national anthem for the Summer Showdown, He has a great voice and I can't wait for all of you to hear him. Next, I do want to mention that I am putting the Grand Marshals together. There will be a formal announcement on who is going to be in it later. Next, it's time to unveil the pit reporters. I'm happy to announce 4 pit reporters. They are Caleb Hoffman, NASCAR YouTuber who also creates and broadcasts NR 2003 races, William Crosland, who discusses NASCAR news and analyzes Cup races, Louis Torres, also known as Auto Rockin' Racing 94 on YouTube, who is famous for his Every Red Flag in a Season videos. He also has a degree in broadcasting and digital media. And finally, NASCAR Racing Fan 2015, who runs the Irwin Tools Cup Stop Motion series. Can't wait to have some new voices in the showdown. Now, let's talk about the broadcasters. Joining me will be a Benny Watson, also known as the NRLOA guy, Napa Fan. He's worked for years on the NRLOA series. Now he's here to point out things I may have missed. And finally, joining me ain't no quack. Better not duck when you see him. The ACS Network man himself, JG24, JM26, Gino Harvey, will join me and Benny in the booth to call the race. Should be a great time with great people calling what should be a great race. But wait, there's more. It won't be a race without a Hollywood hotel, right? So, for the pre-race show, the mid-race break, and the post-race show, the NASCAR podcast crew has agreed to come along and get the party going, giving their thoughts and analysis before, during, and after the race. Should be just a good time all the way around. Now, with all of this going to happen, one last news item needs to be announced. The 2018 Summer Showdown will be my last big video for 2018. I am not going to start up any other projects once this is all complete. Why? I'm going to invest in a few new toys, like a new laptop and some new computer software so that the quality of these videos keep improving. I plan to make a few little videos like reacting to my February predictions, discussing my experiences at 3 NASCAR races, and depending on how I feel, maybe 1 or 2 more NR 2003 shorts. Once 2019 starts, we're kicking it to the next level, baby. But before we get there, the Summer Showdown has to finish first. Now that it's nighttime, it's time for round 2. We'll take a break here, then it's go time. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back in a few moments.